Hey, what is going on, guys? It is Jeff here. Today I have another video of Brawl Stars. In today's video, I'll be playing some Pam in Smash and Grab. So, if you don't know already, Pam is one of the strongest brawlers or strongest gem carriers right now. The best obviously is Penny, and then it is Pam. And the reason for that is because Pam actually does a lot of damage.
Now that's a lot of damage!
If you're able to hit all of her shots, I don't know how much shots she shoots, but probably like around 10 or something. She does around 2,000 damage. That's a lot of damage.
Now that's a lot of damage.
And she can also work in other game modes sometimes, depending on the map. She can work in heist in some maps. The one that she works, decently well. The one that she probably works the best in heist is just Kaboom Canyon, because of all the tanks that is played. And Pam is actually really good counter against the tank because she has long range, she has the health, and she does a lot of damage. She does 2,000 damage, and if you're able, obviously you're not gonna run up to a tank and try to kill it close range. You're gonna try to keep your range chipping in. If the tank does come close, you are able to do a decent amount of damage against the tank, as well as with your heal station and your star power. If you have it, you can be able to stay alive quite a lot. So yeah, she can also work in Brawl, depending on the comp that you're running. But yeah, anyways, we're gonna be playing Pam, and as you can see here, this is just with Pam's super. It's just like Penny's super. Really, you want to place it in a spot behind a wall where your opponents won't be able to shoot it, because you want it to stay alive. You don't want it to keep dying, so you have to keep getting new ones. Obviously with Penny's, you can place it a bit back because it's longer range, but with Pam's, you kind of want to place it in a spot where not that only heals you, it also heals your teammates. And you really have to keep in mind which teammate you're healing, because that also really matters. If you're healing, let's say like a range, let's say you have a range brawler and a tank brawler or as your teammate. You want to heal up your tank teammate is because, well, first of all, your tank teammate is going to be going aggressive, and if they're a tank, they're gonna have to get up close to deal damage, so they're gonna take damage while they're attacking. So it's much better to heal up your tank teammate instead of your range teammate, because your range teammate can be able to keep their range, and he can always keep the range and heal up. He doesn't always need to heal as much as your tank teammate does. So put it in a spot where it will also heal you and also heal your teammate. And also, of course, just some basic tips. If the opponent has a thrower, you're not gonna put it that up on the map where the thrower can kill it. So yeah, just Pam is just really strong, and with her attacks, what you want to do is you want to strafe in the same direction as your opponent, and sometimes that can be tricky because you don't know where they're gonna go. So that's something you do have to kind of learn when you're playing Pam, is if you are able to basically strafe in the same direction as your opponent, you can be able to deal so much damage, because a bunch of your shots will be able to hit. And even if you're at a pretty far distance, maybe like half or like 75% of all your shots will actually hit your opponent, which is actually a lot of damage. So yeah, just make sure that you are strafing the same direction, because yeah, with Pam, a lot of people, maybe they don't know how to play her correctly, and it's just each bullet only does like 300 damage, which isn't a lot, so they think Pam is bad. But if you're able to get a lot of the bullets to hit, yeah, you can be able to deal a ton of damage. So just Pam, just really solid in general, in my opinion. I actually like, probably my favorite gem carrier so far, at least for now, is going to be Pam. And just because of her healing station and just her health, I can sometimes walk into a bunch of shots and still be okay. Obviously, it's not good. I'm not going to purposely run into the shots, but sometimes maybe I'm not paying too much attention. I just walk in a bunch of shots. I'm not going to be able to die that easily as compared to, like, let's say Jessie or Penny. They have lower health, and just Pam is so much more fun to play because of her high DPS. Okay, so some of you guys have been asking me, am I hosting the ESL tournament? And the answer is no. The hoster, or the players, or the YouTubers, I mean the content creators that are hosting it, is already like pre-chosen. I'm not too sure by who, probably by Supercell or whatever, so they already are pre-chosen, and I won't be participating, not because I don't want to or because I didn't win, and it's because I'm not old enough, and you need to be 18 or older, or you can be 16 with parent or guardian's consent. So I'm not 16 yet, so sadly I won't be able to participate. Hopefully next year there will be another one, so I'll be able to participate, but I'll be practicing really hard, hopefully for that time to come, and I will be able to go again. So yeah, it's really sad because this is the first official esports tournament. And if you don't know what ESL stands for, it just stands for Esports League. And yeah, it's just the first official esports tournament. Obviously not that competitive because there is going to be a YouTuber in every single team playing, and most of the YouTubers aren't like that competitive. Most of them don't even play the game that much. Like, they just started playing it because Brawl Stars is going global, so a bunch of them aren't going to be that good, and it's going to be up to the top players to kind of carry them. And it's really just about the battles of the top players, who's going to be better, and that's basically it. I'm not too sure of the other info, like are you just going to be able to choose every single any brawler, or like is it going to be a specific game mode? Really excited to see. It is going to be in February. So I'm not too sure why it's taking this long, because that's like 3 months from now. I don't know why it's gonna take that long for them to just do one. Obviously they have probably been planning this for quite some time, and the qualifiers for for Chief Pat's team's qualifier was actually the first one, and it actually happened yesterday. So there's only like 12 teams, and even if each qualifier only takes like if each qualifier takes a week, it's still not gonna take that long. Well, actually, if it each takes a week, but it's probably not gonna take a week to do one qualifier, because it's just gonna be one YouTuber streaming that qualifier. It's not really that, it's not gonna really take that long. So I don't know what they're gonna do. Probably planning a lot of esports stuff, like for the battles and stuff. But yeah, I'm not gonna be able to do any of that, sadly. Yeah, just missing my chance. But I don't want to sign up, because if you do sign up and you are not like old enough, or you can't go to Germany, your team will be disqualified, or your team might be disqualified. Not too sure if you're able to get like a sub in for you, but I'm not gonna risk having my team disqualified just because I kind of broke the rules. But yeah, just some some of my thoughts on ESL. I'm really excited for it. The prize is pretty, it's a pretty decent amount. Obviously, for CRL, $1 million compared to this, it's nothing. 32,000, but it's still a pretty good prize. So yeah, whoever is going to win it, congratulations to them. I know that Chief Pat's team, they have I'm pretty sure they're Spanish players that they did won. And I heard that Bob's team, Bob, OG, and Sword, they're not actually playing for Chief Pat's team, which I thought they would because they're in Tribe. And most likely they would. And I heard that they're not going to be actually playing for this ESL tournament, but I'm pretty sure they will still, because why would they not? Like, why would they miss out on this chance of going to this, or going to the first tournament? Because if you do win this, you can kind of brag about winning the first ever esports tournament of Brawl Stars, and that's pretty cool, and you also get some prize. So yeah, really cool. For the Bandits team, one of our members actually, or some of our members actually did go try. They went on to the second last stage, and then they tied the match, so they weren't able to actually move on to the final stage of the qualifiers. But they still played really well. They passed like it was like out of 5 stages, and they went up to the 4th stage, which is really well played. I think it was like out of out of 5 each stage. Like each team you verse is out of 5, so they won all of those games. So really congratulations to them. Unfortunately, they weren't able to continue because they did tie a match. I don't know why they just kind of got disqualified. I would thought if you tie a match, you would actually have to do a rematch. But anyways, not too sure about it. So it's just just some cool stuff. Can't wait to see this. I'm not too sure if it's going to be streamed on Brawl Stars YouTube channel. Hopefully it can, and hopefully it's not like really late, because the time zone is going to be different since it is going to be streamed in Germany. Hopefully it's not gonna be too late, because I'm not gonna stay up that long to watch a tournament, especially if it's not like 100% really competitive. Like I said, it's gonna be some YouTubers there, and yeah, a lot of the YouTubers haven't been playing Brawl Stars at all, so it's gonna be really just 2v2 basically. 2v2 plus, like, you can kind of say like a beginner, which is gonna be yeah, I just can't, I don't know what they're gonna play, like the YouTubers. I'm not too sure what roles they're gonna play. Most likely they're gonna play gem carrier, because gem carrier is obviously the easiest to play, and You know, just collect gems, don't die, and if you let your teammates carry and your teammates are able to spawn trap them, you know, it's pretty easy. Okay, so the next video, guys, I will be doing the aiming guide that I have been talking about. So I have been working on it. So yeah, it's gonna take a bit longer. Well, it's actually just gonna be next video. So yeah, it's gonna be pretty fun. I got some funny, so make sure to watch until the very end of the video. I guess you can just skip to the very end if you want, but you know, just a little like a, you know, fun moment. It's really not that like a serious tip, at least the very end of it. It's gonna be just a little funny thing for people to laugh at if you do get to the end of the video. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video of Pam. Pam is just super strong, as you can see here, just with the star power. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys next one. Peace.